Hello, and a very warm welcome to my live. My name is Julie-Sian. I'm coming to you live from the UK. It is Friday the 13th of October 2023, just after, well, actually it's saying 6 minutes past 6 on the today. So how are we all doing? How are we feeling the energies of this wonderful eclipse that's happening tomorrow, the Ring of Fire? We got the new moon eclipse in Libra. It's in the afternoon, actually, about 5:30. Don't quote me on the time. Of course, it's slightly different whereabouts you are. I'm looking outside because we've got the sun is setting at the moment. It's got a beautiful light all on the houses up above, and it's just like glowing light. It's like there's a halo on the road. Halo, halo. Looking quite pretty actually outside. We've had rain all day, so yeah, so a bit of a wet drizzle for the 13th here, but that's down here in Northamptonshire. So let's do a little bit about Friday the 13th. Now, I was always told, and you know, Friday the 13th is bad luck, it's a bad day, you know, and you know, it's especially in the first half until 12 o'clock, well, more 1 o'clock, because 1 is 13th hour of the day. So mum said, always used to say, oh my god, bad luck, you know, Friday the 13th, stay in bed, oh, it's not very good, and always told that it's really bad. But the truth of the matter is, this was a story that was told to us. I've got the date here, and excuse me while I've written it down because I didn't want to get it wrong. One of the reasons why it's been bad, classed as bad luck and everything, is what is the original honour of a Friday the 13th? Friday is the is related to Venus. Friday is ruled by Venus, the love, okay? And the love thing is all about feminine. The moon is all about the feminine. But 13, the number 13 represents the 13 lunar cycles, the 13 new moons, full moons, etc. That is why some months you may have 2 full moons or 2 new moons, because we have 13 in the year. So we're celebrating the lunar cycle. We're also celebrating the 13 sacred cycles of the female womb. Okay, your menstrual cycle meant to be 13 times a year. So far, first of all, celebrating the moon, celebrating the female, the menstrual cycle. It also celebrates the 13 archetypes of the goddess. So it's all feminine and all to do with witches. Now, what happened in 1487? Free will thinking and the divine feminine energy was suppressed and labelled as witchcraft by Heinrich Kramer. So much so he then turned round and said this was evil, this was the witchcraft, and how many women were burned to the stake. So on Friday the 13th, one should celebrate our women who were murdered on the stake. They were murdered. Absolutely murdered. You know, when they go, well, we'll dunk you in the pond. If you drown, you're innocent, and if you don't drown, you're alive, then we're going to burn you. So you have no choice. You're going to either die by drowning, die by burning. Okay. And in fact, it is an actual say. So he made out that it was all to do witchcraft because we were celebrating the feminine, and it was a suppression of the female. That is why Friday the 13th has always been classed as bad luck. You know, we're suppressing the feminine, suppressing the honouring of the 30 lunar cycles. Well, lunar is the mother. Sun is masculine. So it's suppressing that, suppressing making witchcraft evil, suppressing the cycles of the women, suppressing the feminine goddess. Because God, to them, God is represented by male, a male man figure sitting on the clouds with a long white beard on his chair, on his throne. Masculine energy is God. Okay, you've got to praise the God, the main, not the feminine. I've had a great day. So basically it's expressing, because the 13th is a good luck day, and in many countries around the world the 13th is classed as very lucky. I think Italy and Japan, don't quote me, but it's in fact the 13th is a day of spiritual enlightenment. It's a day of good luck. The number 13 represents is a transition and change. And with it being Friday, ruled by Venus, we have this wonderful new moon in Libra tomorrow, which is all about balance, bringing back the balance over the masculine into the feminine, balancing it out, equaling it. But Libra is all about relationships and the feminine and love. And this is what's so amazing, that it's a new moon, it's an eclipse. Now the eclipse is all in alignment. The earth, the moon and the sun in alignment, all together in one little hunky row, and we get the ring of fire because the moon is in front of the sun, and all you can see, because the sun is bigger than the moon, all you can see is the ring of the sun, ring of fire. Now fire is masculine energy, action. The lunar is all that is nurturing and caring and loving, and of course earth grounds us. So when the planets are in alignment, we then should allow ourselves to become aligned as well. Ring of Fire, new moon, eclipse tomorrow is going to be, I know, and the energies already, and as I'm saying, as I'm talking, I mean, I said originally a moment ago, it looked like a white halo. We've now got it's going golden as well. So I've got the sun and the golden sun all across these beautiful white houses up above. I mean, how... it's just so pretty, so pretty. Shame I can't see the sunset. And it's going to be amazing, but the energy is already kicking in and people are getting balance. And this is what this new moon is all about. Realising like it's all work, no play. I'm all debt. I need more money. My relationship is you, and it's none of me. You know, you're controlling me and da. And this is what it's all about and what's going on at the moment. The new, you know, the uprising no, like I said, I'm not talking politics, but the uprising of the suppressed down in Israel and the Hamas, whatever it is, you know, they think they've been suppressed. We're now raising up. We want to bring equality back up. That's what it's all about. You know, someone's saying, oh, I'm being suppressed, I want to bring it up. And there's a lot of people who are suppressed, like the females in Afghanistan and those Arab countries where they're suppressed, and we're fighting to bring up our balance back. And the men don't like it. They don't like it. And this is how they make it. It's all evil. Women are evil. Women are things. This is a belief system, whether you believe it or not, but this is the truth. So good old Heinrich Kramer decided in 1487 he was going to get rid of free thinking, i.e. the church is saying this, regardless of what your belief system, we've taken away everyone else's free thinking, whether you're male or female, specifically female, because we were honouring the goddess. We were honouring the lunar. They were saying that's witchcraft, you know, and the feminine, the goddess, because God is masculine and you're celebrating the feminine and is suppressing it and all this like that. And that's where and then they said, you know, the 13th is bad. And of course, Friday is, as I said, ruled by Venus, love, the feminine. When we have a combination of Friday the 13th, it's celebrating the goddess, celebrating the feminine, celebrating all things that are female. And men don't like that because they're trying to hold you down. Of course, we celebrated everything like that. So as 13 is actually good luck. It's a great day. It's manifesting, because it's celebrating the 13th. It's celebrating the lunar cycle. We have a new lunar cycle starting. And the energy is starting today. And like I said, as I'm speaking to you, we have a new moon on the 14th. Hello, Colin. Remember, the 14th has already happened in Australia. So this is why I say you get it the day before, because while we are still on the 13th, and the new moon is already started in Australia. So that is why I say you get the day before, the day of, and the day after, because we are here we are on the cusp, but somewhere in the world it is already the 14th. And then when we go on tomorrow, which is the 14th, because we're on the 14th, Australia, even though they may be on the 15th, has still got the energy on the 14th. And then in America, and then when America becomes the 14th and it goes over and we come out of the 13th, we've still got the energy of the day of the 14th it's still in America. That is why it lasts so much longer, trying to explain to people the understanding of the energy of the world, the way it rotates and everything like that, because of the time difference, etc., etc., etc. And yes, make a luck jar, a luck jar and the live, after the live, absolutely. And they're saying, one of the things I was looking up, it says create a good luck money spell. Today is the day to create a money spell. Today is to look at feng shui and to check that in the eastern corner, I don't know, I can't remember, I'm not my feng shui, but you put all your prosperity stuff in a certain corner of your house, of the room, etc., like that. You know, your venturine and all the other things, the coins and stuff. But make a good luck charm, make a good luck money spell. Today is the day to make a great money spell, because it is a good luck day. Get rid of these stories and the fake illusions that we're told. How many people are being told that Friday the 13th is bad luck? Why do they tell you it's bad luck? Because they don't want you to tap into the energy. It's my payday today. Woo! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And go, thank you for that. And I'm manifesting an even bigger pay packet. Yes, it is. Absolutely. So give thanks that you are payday today. I've already topped up my money bowl. I love it, love it, love it. Because we were told Friday the 13th is unlucky, etc. That's because it's, you know, suppressing, because women were making good luck spells to bring in money. And of course, the men didn't like witch women, because rich women became powerful. Men don't want that power. That's why they say it's bad luck. It's all come from Heinrich Kramer. Masculine, Heinrich, he's not female, he is masculine, he's of the cloth, etc., like that, suppressing the energies. And that's why it came out Friday the 13th, it's bad luck, it's bad luck, it's bad, to counteract. And then it's got stories being told and told. When you find out the truth will lighten you up. Okay, so Friday the 13th is, and I've always thought Friday the 13th was bad, until I started tapping in and finding out the history and the truth behind things. And it's like, wow, that is the truth. But it's been told a lie, an illusion. And all my life, I don't know, for many, many years, I always thought Friday the 13th, and I spoke to people about, oh my God, it's Friday the 13th. Oh my God, yeah, not good. Not good. My cousin was born on a 13th of April. And of course, whenever it was her birthday was on a Friday, she used to go, yeah, let's celebrate your birthday. And she used to go, yeah, I love the 13th, because that was her birthday. Like I said, 13 is about transition and change. So transition and change, we're transitioning into new beginnings, a new beginning of more balance, bringing in balance from away from our lack, balance of the negative into the positivity, the balance of the false, the lies into the truth. And this is what the transition and the change. And because it's ruled by Venus, love, we're doing it from a place of love. And Libra is all about relationships, relationships with your money, relationships with family, relationships with colleagues, relationships with how you have your own relationship with your life. You know, if you're always saying my life is shit, then of course you're going to manifest that. Maybe it's time to stop saying that and do a transition into the life that you really are worthy of, and having that belief of it. It is a good luck. So as our beautiful Lavender, I was meant to be the 13th, but I wasn't ready to take on the world then. Yeah, I weren't ready. I came on the 12th. I was due on the I think I was due on the 15th. I couldn't wait. I wonder why I'm a procrastinator. I was here early. Yeah, but that's fire. I was fired up and ready to go. I was a wedding anniversary present to my grandparents. My grandparents' wedding anniversary was the 12th of April. And 102 is 3. Love it. But the other thing is, when you look at the number 13, 1 add 3 is 4. Now, we were talking yesterday about the numbers in tarot. And 4 is all about stability. You know, the four legs on a table, 4 chairs, 4 wheels on a car, 4 corners of the house, the 4 corners of the world, north, south, east, west. 4. 10 days later, I popped out. Oh, you lazy bugger! Talk about procrastination. Oh dear me, you were comfy there. Yeah. So 1 of 3 is 4, and 4 is stability, is, you know, having the balance. And this is what's so amazing about today, is that we're getting into the balance. My brother was born on the 13th. He was very lucky, especially around disasters and accidents. There you go, you see, like my son, my cousin, she nearly drowned in a potholing accident, but because of her long hair, a guy put his hand down and yanked her up by her hair. Yeah, he got a clump of it, but she was always classed as lucky, or is classed, because she's still alive. She's not dead, she's in New Zealand. You were early. Oh, another person who's early. I was early as well. Couldn't wait to come onto the earth. Couldn't wait. But like I said, 1 out of 3 is 4. It's all about balance, and this is what I was saying, you know, balance and stability. And it's the stability of the balance. So, you know, you've got the stability, the balance of the Libra scales of justice, balancing out pain and you know, goodness, balancing out negative and positive, etc., etc. Good evening, Suzanne. Gosh, we've got some beautiful people with us today. So like I said, Friday the 13th is absolutely amazing. Good luck. So start telling everyone. Now, I learned something interesting, because I've always heard, you know, you've heard a baker's dozen. And the reason why there always is a baker's dozen is that in those days, that if you were shortchanged, you would be in big trouble. So that's why the baker always made 13 buns or 13 cakes or 13 loaves, always in an abundance, and always gave you 13, because he didn't like to be called shortchanging you. And it's the same with a pint. A pint is always a little bit more than a pint, because it stems from when the barkeepers go, oh, you shortchanged us. And therefore, that's why pints should always be, you know, you got a pint jar. Well, actually, it's always better to be filled to the rim rather than just below the pint, because again, they don't want to be classed as shortchanging you a pint. That's where the baker's dozen has come in, because it's saying that it's again a 13. Oh, it's 1 for luck. You see, 1 more for luck. 1 more for luck. Good luck, 13, because you used to order a dozen red roses. Oh, we'll put 13 in. 1 for luck. It's a lucky number, is 13. Can you see where all these old-fashioned sayings come from? But it's witchcraft, says Heinrich Kramer. Maybe he should have been dunked and put on the cross. Nah, let's not give him energy. He has fault, because he didn't like the uprising of the feminine, and he felt out of power, so that's why he came up with this idea. And of course, people went, oh, that's a good idea, I think I'll go. And they, like sheep, they followed him regardless of what their past thoughts and etc. like that. So 1 of 3 is stability. That's what 13 is. But 13 is all about transition and change. We are moving into this change, and we have this wonderful opportunity now. Some people, and I did a post on this earlier today, and there is a video on my YouTube channel about manifest or not to manifest, to cleanse our crystals or not to cleanse our crystals. And then what he did, I know, vile, absolutely vile. May he rest in hell. Oh, that was a wicked thing to say, but I don't believe in hell, so that won't affect me, because when people go, you're going to go to hell. Really? I don't believe in hell, so I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go back to the oneness. And let's not be karma, because I'm sure he's got his own karma from somewhere. I wonder how many of his family I got ejected. You got ejected. What they did, they put a... Right, that's it. We're going to do a cesarean or something. We're going to get this baby out, or we're going to give you something to get this the contractions going. Oh, we got ejected. Oh, God, I love that. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just made me laugh. Oh, you've got a great sense of humour. I love this. I love it. Okay, let's not send the gentleman bad luck. That was very wicked of me. Oh my goodness me. But I always say Helmut is going to be a great place, because it's fire, I'm Aries, and it's all the great people going to be there. So it's going to be one great big party. Rock on. Can't wait to go. I wonder where he is. Probably not in heaven, because of all the innocent people he got killed. So he probably didn't go to heaven. But you know what? That's, 1487. Not a good date. 1487. I wonder what 1 4 is. 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me do this. 1 add 4 is 5, add 8, 13, 22. It's a number 2. 2, the power of 2. Oh, coming together. I mean, the splitting apart of the masculine and feminine. I don't know. I was just doing some numerology then. Well, we're talking about the number 13, aren't we? Okay. So, of course, tomorrow, 14, the 14th, 1 add 4 is 5. It's all about change. The number 13th is the transition and change, okay? So tomorrow is 14th. It's a 5-day. Day is change, new beginnings and new opportunities to start over, etc., etc. So this is what's so amazing about tomorrow and Libra. I'm sorry, don't make me laugh. You're distracting me, ladies. You're distracting me. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet and to the thing. So, it is a good luck. 13 is in certain countries thought is a lucky number. And it's the best time to create a money spell, make a good luck jar, and all your good wishes and anything that you think, 4-leaf clover, decorate it with 4-leaf clover, whatever you want to decorate it up with the number 13, etc. So get creative. Google what is good luck symbols. Lucky horseshoe is a good luck symbol. The Irish leprechaun, paint it green. Stars, think of all the different things that represent good luck. Black cat, good luck. Why do some people go black cat is bad? No. The reason why a black cat is crossing your path, it's crossing your path, it's you walking along, the black cat comes along. And it's there to stop you, and it wants you to make a different move away, okay? Wants you to a change, okay? However, people carry on, and then they go, I got bad luck. Well, the cat was saying, don't carry on, because you're going to have bad luck. And this is why when people cross a black cat, and then they go, oh no, I've got bad luck. No, the black cat was there to say change your path, because if you carry on you're going to have bad luck. It's like Big Brother, we couldn't call it Womb Mother, we could call it Womb Mother. Yeah. Yeah, so people say, oh, black cat cast my path and I've got bad luck. No, they are crossing your path because it's an animal spirit, and animal spirits are good, and they were guiding you to walk away, to walk in a different path. You ignored that message, you carried on, hence why the shit you carried on in. He was trying to get you to move in a different direction, move away, whatever. So that is so black cat. So think of all the positive things that you can think of, and put it in ace of spades. I don't know, is that good luck? I don't know, I'm trying to think now. Yeah, so transition. So that's what's so amazing about the 13th. And Friday is Venus, ruled by love. And so, yeah, love it. So create, so if you want to create a jar full of love and positivity, put in your money jar, your sort of things. Great affirmations, positive affirmations, symbols that represent, I don't know, got a golden, is it gold or silver thimble? Is it a gold symbol or silver symbol that's meant to be good luck? Maybe put one of each. I don't know, because I want gold and I want silver. Okay, so yeah, so make a jar and then just keep twirling it and putting it into your feng shui fortune corner. I'm sure it's the east corner. I'm sure it's east. I've got actually a tray down here with a whole load of stuff. I need to move it around because the energy's got stagnant. So does that make sense? So like I said, tomorrow we have this new moon eclipse. So the eclipse, expect powerful change. Now, to manifest or not to manifest. To cleanse your crystals or not to cleanse your crystals. There is a massive debate. Now, personally speaking, you go with your intuition. Your intuition, and don't go with, you can listen to one person, you can listen to another, but make your own informed choice. And if you feel the energy is too strong and you're not in alignment with the energy, because an eclipse is an alignment of the earth, the sun and the moon. If you are feeling out of alignment with the energy, if you're feeling it's too strong, don't work with it, i.e. don't put your crystals, don't manifest with it. However, if you feel in alignment and I'm saying it's earth, sun and moon, and you're feeling the alignment, and you're feeling like, yeah, because the eclipse is taking away the darkness and you can go within, but the light is still there. You can see it. The light is still there. The ring of fire. Except this one has got a ring of purples and blues and things. I quite like that ring of fire. Ring of light. Powerful change. And it is powerful energy. And this is why people then, I like to write my affirmations on bay leaves and know, yes! Now, there is a spell, Friday the 13th spell, and it talks about the bay leaf and writing your wish on a bay leaf and have 13 and get rid of 12 and you're left with the 13th, and then you manifest with it. I don't know, I can't remember. There's a spell somewhere, I need to look it up and share it. But this powerful moon, we're talking, and it's like a bay leaf's a good luck, so put some bay leaves in your good luck jar as well. Absolutely. So this powerful change, so if you do decide, because it is so strong and powerful, and this is why some people maybe in the past they've tried to work with the energy of an eclipse and it didn't work for them, maybe because they didn't realize they weren't in alignment with it, they were going with the wrong, and then they go, oh, don't worry, there's the devil, it's the evil, it's that. Well, of course it's the eclipse. The eclipse is witchcraft. Oh, it's all witchcraft. It's all the devil's work, the eclipse. The devil's made the earth go dark. The devil's done, etc., etc. And therefore that's why they say it's bad luck. But personally speaking, and I must confess, there are times when I have and times when I haven't worked with a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, because I listen to my intuition. There is no right or wrong way. So if I suddenly say to people, and I will be working with the energy tomorrow, I am. But that is my choice. That is my intuition. I have tapped into my guides and everything, and I am working with the energy tomorrow. But if someone else is not feeling in balance, because Libra is all about balance, it's a balance and alignment, and if you are feeling out of sorts and all out of alignment with life and stuff, perhaps tomorrow is not the day for you to work and manifest, because it's no good if you are out of balance and out of alignment and then trying to manifest with that. It ain't gonna work. Because you're coming from a place of out of balance, a place of out of alignment, and trying to then work with this energy, it's not going to work. So when you then are, though, I'm in balance, or you're ready and go, yeah, I'm ready to work with the balance, I'm ready to work with the alignment, I've done the work, I'm connecting and stuff, then I will, and like I said, I am working. But if you are finding that you are out of alignment with work at the moment and you don't know where you're going and whatever, maybe have a think. Because if you're working from a place of lack, you've got your groundwork, the earth, is going to be unstable. So anything you work with manifesting is coming from an unstable beginning, an unstable base, an unstable foundation. So you need to make sure that if you're going to work tomorrow, you have a solid and go, yeah, I've had this lack, but I am ready for my mindset, and my mindset, I'm all positive. I'm positive that I'm doing this positive change. I'm positive that I'm working. And you come in, can you see that you're now setting a solid foundation? Therefore, because you've now got a solid foundation, you can now work in alignment. But if you're going in from a place of unstableness, anything you're trying to manifest and create is not going to be stable. Do you understand where I'm coming? I wonder if that's why they work for cleansing. Yeah. So when you are, so this is why if you are feeling out of alignment tomorrow, that is why when people don't often cleanse their crystals, because the energy of the solar eclipse, because you've got the energy of the sun is going to go in it, you've got the energy of the moon is going to go in it, plus the energy of the earth. It's very strong, powerful energy. And this is why I always say, when I do my energy and I put them out under the moon, I always like to leave them so they get the bit of the action of the sun. I don't work with 100% with the feminine, because I work with the law of attraction, the law of manifesting, the law of, and it's action. I work with action. I work all the time with action. Therefore, I like to have bit of sun energy, masculine energy, because masculine energy is the doer, the actioner, the go for. If you're just concentrating all the time with the feminine, with the female energy, you're not going to act it. All right, but I do like to work. That's why whenever I do my crystals, I always leave them out in the sun and the moon. Yes, the intention is the feminine goddess, but I also want action in it. And this is why, again, remember, if you are cleansing your crystals under the eclipse tomorrow, those crystals are going to be so strong and powerful. Are you ready to work with very strong, powerful energy for the next cycle? Because for the next, until the next lunar cycle, these crystals, because we've got a solar and a lunar, got solar eclipse and we have a lunar eclipse. We've got 2 eclipses this month, this cycle. Okay, we've got eclipses this cycle. If you are finding the energy is strong and you're not ready to work for this, kick up the arse. All right, I'm not talking about soft fluffy slippers. I'm talking about hobnail boots. If you aren't ready, don't do it. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Choose it to do it. But my recommendation, if you aren't ready for a kick up the arse, if you aren't ready and you're not prepared to do the action, if you're not prepared to release and let go and step into this new, amazing, positive, you're not ready to do the action, don't do any of the cleansing and the healing and the working with the moon. However, if you are prepared to take action for it, then work for it. It's your choice. Listen to, it is your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. Listen to your intuition. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to what other people telling you. Listen to yourself. And when you've got all the information, you can make your own informed decision and your choice. And if someone says, oh, what do you mean you're manifesting with the eclipse? I go, yeah, I am. But another time I will go, no, I'm not, because I'm not in alignment with that energy. But this is why I tap into my vibration. I raise my vibration, Carl Grays, raise your vibration. Your card tomorrow is interesting, raise your vibration card, because you are raising your vibration. Where are you ready to go from down here to up here? Are you ready with that energy boost? It's like a rocket up your arse. That's why I put my front door crystals out, all protection. Absolutely. And this is why, when you're doing this, to protect yourself, I'm grounded, protected, connected. I'm grounded, protected. I say that morning and evening in bed. Before I get out of bed, I'm grounded. Even in the middle of the night, if I have to get out of bed to do a pee, which is more often than not, before I get out of bed, even if I'm desperate, I go, I'm grounded, protected, connected. Then I get out of bed. If I don't, I'm all woo, because I'm in bed asleep or whatever like that. First thing in the morning, give thanks, my morning meditations and things, and gratitude and things like that. I'm grounded, protected, connected. I'm grounded back on earth after my nighttime sleeps. I'm protected. I'm asking protection straight away. I'm grounded, protected, and connected. I'm connected with my spirits, my angels, my guides. Oh my God, yes, am I connected with my dragons, whatever the guides are. But that's how I work. But how I work will be completely different to how Lavender Moons, how Sally works, how Colin works, or anyone else. We are all different and unique. And like I said, sometimes I work with the energy and sometimes I don't, because I'm listening to my intuition. I'm not, I listen to what other people say and then I go, yeah, I get where you're coming from. And if you're choosing to work, that's fine. But this month I'm not, because it's out of alignment with how I am. But all another time is they're going, no, I'm not working this month. I go, that's fine, because it's not in alignment with you, because you are beautifully, uniquely perfect. Listen to your intuition. This is what the lunar is all about, the feminine intuition, going internally. What is your internal spirit and soul telling you? That's what it's all about. So expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. This is what it's all about. And with this new moon in Libra, there's the balance scales. You're balancing, a new romantic cycle begins. New romance. Now, does this mean you're going to meet a new partner? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the romantic cycle is you're doing action to change your relationship from here to here. Maybe you're stepping away from a destructive relationship that's doing you harm, and you're moving away from that relationship because people, I've just broken up with my relationship. Well, yeah, because it's not loving you, because this is all about love, and a romantic cycle is you've got to love yourself. And I heard there was someone put a comment on one of my comments yesterday and saying, I can't love myself, I've never been able to love myself, I've always been told not to love myself, but I love everyone else. Now, that is a false message. You know, I can't love myself. Well, in order to give love, you have to be love. You can't give what you haven't got. And this is a full story. I don't love myself. And what it is she means that she looks in her mirror and she doesn't say to herself, oh, you've got this amazing figure, I love your blue eyes. Because she was probably brought up to say, oh, brought up and to say, you know, oh, you mustn't be, you know, you like this, oh, I've got great eyes, got great hair and things like that. And who do you think are, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's how she's brought up. But she does love herself. And she doesn't realise it because she's got this self-illusion, self-message that she's been told you can't love yourself. She does love herself, but she doesn't realise, and I put it out there, that actually you do, because how can you love other people? Because if you don't know what love feels, you can't give that to anyone else. If you don't know, so if you don't know and you go, I don't love myself, but I love other people, how are you feeling that love? Are you just speaking, or what energy are you giving them? I'm giving them this lovely going energy. Well, if you've not got that loving going energy in your heart, you can't give it to anyone. You can't love anyone else. It's impossible, because you can't give what you haven't got. So she does love herself. And this is where she's got to get her head around it, to realise that the story that she was told as a child, she goes, oh, I was always told this. And I went, yeah, but that's in the past. Forget about the stories that they told you from the past. Forget about this, you know, this Heinrich Kramer who said it was Friday the 13th was bad luck. Forget that. That's just a story. He told a story to hide away the truth. The truth is they took the truth away from you because they felt, you know, this girl, I went, you know, because if you're beautiful, they didn't like it. So they decided to put you down and to tell you the story so you wouldn't shine your light, because they didn't like your beautiful light shining. And you've got to turn around and go, that was in the past. Today is a new day. The healing starts today, not tomorrow. The healing starts today. And today is because you can't love someone. How can you love other people if you don't love? And people go, oh, I don't love myself. What it means, you don't love, you know, what your outer side, but you must love yourself because you do things that you love. If you didn't love yourself, you would be eating dog shit for your lunch. You would not be eating chocolate. Because if you didn't love yourself, you would eat Brussels sprouts and sushi and all the shit food that's there. But because you love yourself, you treat yourself to a nice raspberry ice cream. You treat yourself to chocolate cake. You treat yourself to steak and chips, whatever it is you like. My favourite meal is this. If you didn't love yourself, you would not be eating your favourite foods. If you didn't love yourself, you would not go and you go, oh, I like the beach. So you go on a beach holiday. If you didn't love yourself, you would not go on that beach holiday. You would be going on a holiday that is pure hell for you. Do you see where I'm coming from? If you didn't love yourself, you wouldn't be doing all these nice things for yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does this make sense? So when someone says, oh, I don't love myself, I go, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. And they look at me and I go, well, do you love yourself? And I go, and they go, no, I don't. I go, well, did you have dog shit for your dinner? And they go, no. Did you eat something you like? Yeah. And I go, well, therefore, you do love yourself, because you wouldn't be feeding yourself things that you love to eat. Because what you love to eat, you're loving yourself. You're doing that. You know, when you buy clothes, do you buy the worst possible clothing that doesn't fit you? Or do you buy something and go, oh, this colour suits me, I'm going to go for that? You do love yourself. You've got to get away from this false illusion that you've told yourself. Does that make sense? So this new romantic cycle, if you're moving your way away from people who put you down, who are toxic, your work situation, you're moving a new romantic cycle, means you're working for a new company who respects and honours you. This is what that card is all about. So, does any of that make sense? Who am I talking to? Have you shared? Tag some people in, okay? And like I said, share and stuff. That is so, I mean, I don't know whether you profound and understand that. Does that make sense to you? And this outside body is just the shell. It's inside. It does. Love it, Sally. Well, Sally is beautiful. I love Sally. She is such a beautiful person. The thing is, I say to people, I did this once. I was out somewhere. I was doing a mind, body, spirit show. And I was doing card readings, and I had this lady come up to me, and she was very down and going, no, I don't love it. And I said, you know what? I said, you're very beautiful. And she goes, no, I'm not. And I thought, well, no, she's no good at accepting things. So I did my little spiel. So I turned round and I said to her, have you got children? And she said, yes. And I asked her how old they were, and they weren't very old. I'm going to say they're 4, 5, 6 or 7. You know, they were very young children, because it was an NCT, National Child Birth Trust. So they weren't very old, her children. They must have been 3 or 5 or something. And I said, do they say they love you? And they go, yeah. And I said, well, when your son and daughter look at you, they look, and all they see is mummy, and they see love. They don't see you, and I said, they don't see your nose, they don't see your hair, they don't see your small or large boobs, they don't see your bumps and grumps and your cuts and things like that. They don't see you as that. They just see you as mummy, and they love you. And I said, you've got to now look at yourself from the eyes of your children and from the eyes of your husband. Because I said, does your husband tell you he loves me? Yeah, he tells me all the time, and he tells me I'm pretty and I'm beautiful and tells me I'm amazing. So I said, look at yourself with those eyes. So next time you look in the mirror as if you are looking at yourself through the eyes of your children. And what do the children see? And I have this effect. She burst into tears. And I said, because you are beautiful. You are loving, okay? Because you've got to see yourself through other people. And I said, I just see you as this beautiful, because I see people as energy. So I see them rose and amethyst colours, and I just see people for their, you know, their love. And I said, I just see you. I see your love for how much you care for your children and what you do there. I see all the caring and things you do for everyone else. I don't see what you see. And I said, you've got to stop seeing this image that is a fake illusional image that the press show, you know, buy this product and you'll look beautiful, and it's photoshopped. Bullshit to that. We are programmed into that, and it's so sad. So very, very sad. Okay, so shall we do some cards? So I'm going to put this card in here, and I'm going to put this card in here, so we've got all the cards together. Oh, right, okay, I may or may not be doing readings. If I do, I'll be using Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. You need to be over 18. If you're under 18, you need parental consent, and parent needs to be there during the reading. Not allowed to give legal, medical, financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for any other reason apart from that, it's down to you, not down to me. Remember to write this down in your journal, the cards. Write this down in your journal, this card that you're going to be taken, because it is a message from the universe. So, who wants a card? Lavender Man, Lavender Man, Lavender Man, Lavender. Let the moon be your guide. Okay, Lavender Moon, yours has gone floating. I'm just going to disappear. Disappeared. This is yours. Here's Lavender Moon. Oh, it's immutable. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable is changing. Nothing is set in stone, which is great. Great card. Nothing is set in stone. This is mutable. It's not got there yet. You've got time to change things. What's tomorrow all about? New moon, new beginnings. The 13th is all about transition and change. This is telling you the message from the mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone, and nothing ever is set in stone. Everything can be tweaked. It's just our illusion, the ego, that stops us. So whatever life you're leading, you're not stuck with it. You can make change, and beautiful Lavender Moon is making such beautiful changes. She's been out walking, she's been mowing the grass, she's eating healthy, she's meditating, she's working with her crystals, she's doing a good luck job, she's changing. So she's doing a tweak. So what she's done today, she's going to do something else tomorrow, and so on and so forth. She's making positive changes because you realise that you can do the change. Mutable moon, because it's not set, it's not got full, it's not complete. Nothing is yet set in stone. So that's your message. So then we've got Colin. Hello, Colin. Colin, how are you doing? Does everything I said make sense? Time tweak. Absolutely. Time to tweak, to make that change. And then when you've done the change, see how it goes. And then you can change again, or change and keep changing. Because when you're making a change from what you know today. So you make that change, then you're giving some more life, and then it's go, right, well, that needs tweaking, and this doesn't need tweaking, and that does, and that needs to be reflected and go and everything. Because as you're moving along, you're learning more and more and more, and you're going, yeah, I will tweak. So Colin. Oh, hang on, Colin. I'll get there. Colin has the waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. The waxing moon. The energy is gaining. So you're heading towards whatever it is. So, you know, you said you're doing some revision to pass your exam, and then passing the exam will give you the promotion, the more money you're gaining. You're right. The energy is gaining momentum. It's getting there. You're at the beginning. Oh, I've frozen. I froze. Oh my gosh. I froze then. Sorry about that, people. I think I'm moving again. So the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. It's time to go with the flow. And it's like you're starting things, and the things that you've started is getting bigger and better and bigger and better. But this, again, you're getting momentum. Don't stop. You know, keep going. Stop procrastinating, wherever it is. Keep going. I know at the beginning of the week you said you lost your mojo a bit, but now you're feeling better. So build on that energy. Build on that. It's getting better. And you've got so many positive things. Yeah, I've got to do some revision. Hey, but the revision is I do that. I can do my exam. So book that exam. When you book that exam, when you haven't got a date set for the exam, you're just messing around. I know I've got someone who's doing their driving exam, you know, driving lessons. And I said, have you booked your driving lesson yet, your driving test? No, not yet. And I go, well, as soon as you book that, you're going to get your arse into gear to do the revision, to do your not the practical, was it? You've got to do a written one first. So I said, when you book that date, you've got a deadline, and then you're going to get that. But when you haven't got that deadline, you just let it slip and let it slip. You've got a momentum going. There's a reason why you want to do this exam. Keep going with it. So then we've got lovely Sally. And apart from Sally, is there anybody else here? 3 viewers and 33 comments. 3 viewers and 33 comments. Love it, love it, love it. Moving forwards in many ways at the moment, not just work. Thank you. Oh, I love that. I mean, you're learning how to look after Daisy, the motorhome. Are you going next week to the motorhome and caravan? I think I'm going up next week. Well, I am going. I'm hoping to. And that will move me into a new direction as well. So, yeah, love it. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Colin. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. So excited. Oh, right. Let's get on with this. Sally. Anyone else apart from Sally who would like a card, let me know. Anyone else apart from Sally? Can't do the show, I'm afraid. Oh, that's a shame. But I just let you know it was there. Sally has, oh, full moon and Sagittarius. There they are with the arrow. Look at the bigger picture. Absolutely, Mont. This is full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. That arrow, you know, you think you can go one way. The arrow, you can point it up, down, left, right, wherever you want to go. So look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we get stuck in our one little thing. Sometimes we need to, sometimes we need to be an eagle. Colin knows all about the eagle with me. And means taking a step out and having a look at the bit, because when you get so involved in something and they're coming at it, and you're just on your path and this is it, and you're stubborn and things like that. Sometimes we need to pause, look at and look to see where everything is coming from. And then when you understand why someone's coming from it from this angle, why someone or something's coming from this angle, when you understand why the situation's been caused because of this, this situation's caused because of this, when you see it from a different angle and you see it from other people's perspectives and from other people's reasoning why they have that idea, when you see all that, you see that then, hey, maybe I need to change my trajectory. maybe I need to change how I'm doing, because at the moment I'm not seeing why people are coming with that belief system. I don't see why people are coming with their belief system. I don't see why this is happening. I don't see this is whatever. This is why we need to see the bigger picture. And then when you see the bigger picture, you take a bigger understanding. And then with this bigger understanding, you become the bigger person. Yes, maybe you need to lose the battle, but sometimes we have to lose one battle to win the war. Not giving concession, it's just like, well, okay. I don't know. That's my message to you. Look at the bigger picture. And remember, when you look at the bigger picture, you can then go, actually, now I can see it. Maybe I shouldn't be so stubborn and stuck in my way. Maybe I need to be a little bit more flexible and flex and go off in this tangent instead, because I'm stuck in this tangent. No, actually, if I change track, hey, guess what? I talked about the aeroplane leaving LA, and if it headed directly to New York, it'll hit New York. But if it just changed by 1 degree, and by the time it got to the area where New York would be 235 miles away from New York, I don't know. There's an thing. So take a bigger picture. Right. I hope those cards made sense. Made sure you make a note of them in your journal and journal about them. See what you feel. What definitions do you get from the cards? This is only my interpretation. This is my interpretation with my spirit guides. What do you and how do you feel you want to interpret the cards? Because they are your cards, not mine. So what interpretation do you want? This is why I say, write it down. You can write down my interpretation, but if it doesn't resonate with you, what does resonate with you? And go with that interpretation. Right. Whatever you're doing, enjoy the energies of today. Have great fun enjoying the eclipse tomorrow, whether you work with it or not, that's down to you. If you want the link to my video on to manifest or not to manifest, to cleanse or not to cleanse, I will share that link shortly. I could take from all three. So can I actually. I can take from all three. And that's quite a lot. In fact, when I do readings, I take from all of them all day, and I go, I take a bit of this and a bit of this and a bit of this and a bit of this. Hope we can see it. Yeah, I think it's about 5:34 in the afternoon. Don't quote me. Need to check. You need to check on it and then have a look. Enjoy the energies. Have a fantastic weekend. Whatever I could tonight too. Yeah. Well, it's starting tonight and it's all tomorrow. You'll probably see it better tomorrow afternoon, I think, when it's at its height. But enjoy the energies. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all back here hopefully on Monday. Yeah, with all going well on Monday for Mindset and Motivation Monday. Have a great weekend. Take care. Namaste. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.